Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Fireworks Let's Play. So last time we got started with our storyline here, and we're on the first chapter called Debt. And it seems to be a blood debt that we owe for buying a battery for our fellow colleague who needs it to fix our car, which has broken down, and we're still stuck in this zone. I think we're supposed to go back to meet with our colleague, but I just want to explore this side real quick to see if there's anything else that has shown up. Seems like there's nothing, and we can safely proceed back to the car. The eyes look left, so hints that we should go back. Oh gosh. So, the police car is gone, and what you see here is one of those, what is it called in English? It's a car where you put the coffin in the back. It goes to the morgue. Oh, there's a term for it. It's escaping me right now, but if it comes back, I'll mention it. And we just walk in like that? How brave is our main character? Well, the prologue is over. We're jumping into the first chapter now, I guess. What did you see this time? All I see is white fog. Aside from the fog, there was a car. There was a black car used to bring coffins. It drove very slowly. When I wanted to get close to it, it was always, it left. So basically, no matter how hard I tried to get close to it, it was always a certain distance away from me. Who was the car transporting? The car was transporting my dad. Are they telling me that this is all a dream? So whoever this person is talking to us is calling our name. Calling our name. Ah, it's Zheng Ming. Big bro Zheng. Finally you woke up. This is the clinic. Why am I here? Did you forget? You passed out next to the coffin. Passed out? Yeah, you scared me. Good thing there's a clinic nearby, and the doctor here, gave you an inspection, and you went to sleep. I'm sorry. I've been like this since I was young. Sorry to have you guys worried. Don't worry. Your situation, Captain Lul told me before. Don't worry about it. You'll get used to the working condition. That's right, Big Bro Joe. What about the investigation on the fire at the funeral? I asked the people in charge. It says they say it's the paper dust, the ones that they've been burning at the funeral. It ended up landing on the flower circles, and it caused the fire. But we say, I looked at the site of the crime, or I looked at the site. The fire seems to have emitted from inside the coffin. You must have seen incorrectly. The coffin hasn't been opened. The person in charge is no longer pressing charges, and he doesn't even know who called the police. Maybe it's just some kid pulling a prank. There was no one else at the site during the incident? Right. The person that's dead is the owner of the convenience store, Wang Jingcai. He was divorced a couple years ago, and he was extremely stingy. So most of his relatives have stopped interacting with him. And now he's dead, and no one even cares. It's the people in the village who took pity on him and crowdfunded the money for the funeral. Li Xun, calling our name. Stop worrying about the case. Take care of yourself. So was it all a dream? Are we crazy? Alright. It's a phone call. The doctor's not here. What do you need? Wei, is there something I can do to help you? And the phone line broke. We can leave that way. So it's a glucose IV just to get ourselves back in shape here. So when I was young, I would have fevers all the time, and even when we went to the hospital, they couldn't find the cause. But my grandmother knew this witch who claimed my 八字. Oh, this is a interesting concept. 纯阴. Okay, so let's explain this middle part first. So in the Western culture, there is horoscope, right? Based on when you were born. In Chinese culture, there is something called 八字. And this translates to 8 characters. And this also are basically 8 characters that are recorded based on the exact moment you are born. They record year, date, month, hour that you were born. And usually you use these 8 characters, which is sort of the timestamp of when you're born, to calculate your fortune. And it seems like our main character here, his 8 characters all belong to yin. So this belongs to the concept of yin-yang, the light and the dark. And all 8 of his characters belong to the dark side. So he is more likely to attract what this is called 脏东西, or dirty things. And this is another phrase for other earthly, like ghostly encounters, right? So you're more likely to meet ghosts or cursed things because yin correlate to the dead. So this is just a little background story about us. The last time I seen that witch was during my father's funeral. She saw me and sighed and left one statement. You have the ability to summon ghosts. This is destiny. If you're gonna become a cop later, please use it to help the dead, basically avenge the dead, right? To clear their names, to solve crimes. Think of us as a medium. So perhaps all these encounters right now are the dead trying to commune with us. Okay, this is from the TV. Now we're going to be reporting about an incident that happened in the local area. On September 15th, Qingtanzhen, this village, certain family of 4, was discovered dead inside their house. The owner of the house, Tian Momo, so Mr. Tian, and wife, Mrs. He, granddaughter, Miss Tian, are all found to have died of rat poisoning. The daughter-in-law, so the granddaughter's mom, Zhao Momo, Mrs. Zhao, was found to have hung herself. She suicided. The police has guessed or predicted, or I guess they inferred, right? They inferred that Mrs. Zhao, the daughter-in-law, was suffering from psychiatric problems. She was mental, and she had poisoned the three other before committing suicide. This case is still under investigation. We welcome anyone who can provide evidence to come forth. So this is the main case that this storyline revolves around. This is the cold case, or the one that, the mystery. And there is a key next to the TV, so I'm guessing we're grabbing that key. The key to the clinic. So we can go out of both doors. So for this one over here is like busted up with cobwebs on it. The door is thick with cobwebs. Oh, that's it. That's all we know about that door. And looking at the TV, the door opens with a key. And the thermal there next to the TV, that's a hot water thermal. It's quite big. Very traditional Chinese object from the 70s and 80s. And the way the TV looks, we're definitely in the late 80s is my guess. Right? We do have television and electricity and all sorts of stuff in this remote village. But judging by the items, I think the setting is late 80s, maybe early 80s. It's probably where I would place it. First chapter. So that earlier chapter was prologue, and this one's called Ling, or the Bell. Police officer, how do you feel now? So I guess he is the doctor here. And I take it back for the dates, because the poster on the right there is an anti-SARS document. And SARS was early 2000s. So perhaps the technology here is late just because they're a remote mountain village, not because we're in the 80s. Oh, you're the doctor here. Yes, my name is Ye Jingshan, Mr. Ye. Nice to meet you. Dr. Ye, I have to thank you for today. I'm a doctor. Saving people is my job. That's right. I don't recognize your face. Are you just transferred here? Yes, I came here yesterday. Ah, no wonder. This place is very humid. Those who recently come here might not be used to it. Just take a break. You should be fine in a while. Do you want to smoke? No need. I don't know how to smoke. That's so rare. All the cops I know smoke so much. Especially old cops. They smoke every time they don't have a clue what's going on in the case. I haven't even solved the case, so I don't understand how it would work. Ah, so that's it. Oh, please, don't let other people know that I smoke. I always tell the elders in the village to stop smoking. If they know that I smoke, then it's going to be hard for me to tell them that. Dr. Ye, I have a few questions. Next to your clinic, is that the convenience store owned by Mr. Wong? That's right. What about it? Nothing. It's just that some strange things happened to me at the funeral site. I just wanted to understand. Do you know how he died? He was dead for many days before someone discovered. I never even seen the body. So, no idea. People in the village says the sight of his death was very gruesome. Seems like a ghost came after his life. A ghost came after his life. Right. This has to go back to the crime that happened, or 灭门. So this translates to like a whole family died, right? The entire family. Clanocide, I guess, would be the best way to translate this. Crime that happened a few days ago. The Tan Clan's case. I saw it on television. Yes, the Tan Clan's case. After that case happened, Mr. Wong kept saying that the daughter-in-law in the Tan Clan was mental and that she had killed the whole family when she went crazy. Everyone thought that Mr. Wong was talking trash about the Tan Clan's daughter-in-law, so perhaps her ghost came back to avenge herself. But of course, I'm a doctor. I don't believe in any of this. Perhaps Mr. Wong had some artery issues or cardiac issues, and he was nervous, and perhaps a stroke, right? Oh. And it seems like the light went out. Let me go take a look. So, police officer, if you think it's too dark, outside the door, there is a black van. Inside the van, there are candles. So I guess we're going to go to the van. And the van has cobwebs. Next to the seat are a couple candles and a lighter. So we got ourselves a candle again. Using the candlelight, we can see that inside the car are a couple boxes of fireworks. Why would the clinic's car have these? It's not far from the funeral site. Dr. Yip might know a thing or two about the fire that happened there. So, I guess we go back in. The wall has the markings of something that used to hang here. You see the little blank area. It looks like a jinqi. Okay, so this is also probably something unique to China. So when you do something good, like say you're a doctor and you're getting praise by local government or sometimes even people, they will send you a banner, a kind of like a flag banner with what you did and some, praise for you. And you can hang them. And I think this mark is one of those banners. So he did something, like that's the banner shape, but he took it off or took it away. Perhaps we can go back to that cobweb room. Perhaps there's some way we can clean up the cobweb. Use our hand, use the candle, look at other places. Use our hand. I don't want to burn the whole place down. The web was extremely strong. So I guess we used the candle to burn it. And we burned away the cobwebs. It leads to the back side of the clinic. We're in this courtyard. There's a willow tree. That looks like a well. Yep, it's a willow tree, just like the ones that I had in my old home. Grandma says... So she's talking about... We're talking about the tree in our home, not this tree. But says this tree is the root for our clan. It will protect our clan. My dad didn't believe in these things. The day he was buried, the tree let out ooh sound as though it was crying. There's a well here. And this is where the medicine, so this is the pharmacy room right here. It says medicines are stored, or medicine storage, you know, 闲人免进. It's like if you're not someone who should be here, don't enter. So basically, like only the doctor can enter. But I guess we're going in. This door is open. Oh, that's where we can open the lights. That's the light switch. The main switch. So this is the electric box. So probably one of the lines jumped, right? There's 2 wires here. One got burnt out. The other one still can be used. Oh, we have a puzzle. Okay, so we are playing a video game rather than just going through it. So I think we just want to connect something from here to here, and we can rotate things until they work. I guess the blue has to be running all the way from one end. Okay, so that is the burnt area, right? That's the burn mark. So I guess we're trying to connect the red one then, if the blue one's burnt out. All points up. That's fine. Alright, we have recovered. Oh. You are? Isn't the case over? Why are you still here? Case? You're new. Yes, I just came here not long ago. Please tell me what case you're talking about. My name is Chen Qinghui, so Miss Chen here. I'm a teacher in the local elementary school. Don't tell me she's the 27-year-old who died in the bulletin board. A month ago, my student, Tian Fangfang, so the granddaughter, and her mother, her grandparents, are all found dead in their home. You guys, or the police, suspected that the mom killed the whole family. But I know her mom. There's no way she would hurt Fangfang, the daughter. You have any clues or evidence of that? I'm looking for it right now. There are clues in this clinic? When I found it, I'm gonna give it to the local newspaper. Then you'll know. Teacher Chen. 支教. So basically, 支教is like, this is a remote village, right? So there are not a lot of educated people here who can be teachers. 支教 are people who are from big cities who volunteer to come to these remote places to become teacher. So we're saying that, you know, since you are one of these volunteer teachers, I'm not going to make things difficult for you because, you know, obviously we want to know the clues now. But please don't take things randomly, or just don't take things. If you got discovered, it's going to be difficult to explain. And also, I'm Mr. Lin. I'm the new detective in the local police force. I'm from around here. I'm going to be around here, so if there's any trouble, you can come look for me. Right, so 支教 is a clue, right? Because we know from the bulletin board the teacher who died is a 支教 as well. So she is probably the dead teacher, and we're seeing ghosts. Okay, I know. So can I still talk to her? Perhaps there's going to be some evidence of value here. And there's this red umbrella here that's dripping wet, but it's not raining. One case, so many dead. The bosses upstairs must really care about this case. Captain Lu, they wouldn't just randomly close the case. We need more clues about the case. We can see a person's shadow through the window. Is there anything else? Can I keep going? Nope. A wall blocks the path. So I guess we're going back in. But no one's here. The following are strange rumors relating to the Tian clan's case. According to the villagers, on the 7th day after the murder, well, the clanicide, and this is also a key. This is also a Chinese superstition that if you pass away, your soul will return back to your home on the 7th day. So there's a custom called 头七, or the first 7th. And on that date, your family would host a ritual at home to welcome you back. So you would have signs on that day of the people who has departed returning. So it seems like the villagers, anyone who had a telephone installed in their home, received a call at midnight. And on the other end of the phone, all you could hear is the sound of a tightening rope, as though it was holding something heavy. So I guess the rope that hung the mom, I guess that's the sound we heard from the phone when we picked it up, the creaking sound. But the number that's shown on the caller ID is a supermarket that it was ran by the Tian clan. A public number too, a public phone at the supermarket. According to the police, regarding this rumor, this is just nonsense. Please don't spread it. So now I kind of want to check caller ID, or I'm just going to get straight up a phone call. I can't pick it up. Oh, it's not this phone. Not this phone. On the phone screen says 2 recordings. Missed calls, basically. Wei? On the other side. Don't know who's saying it. Is this Dr. Ye? I'm from the detective team. You heard about the 4 murder cases from the Tian clan, right? There's an eyewitness who says Tian Xiangrong, the 儿媳, the grandpa's daughter-in-law, Zhao, Mrs. Zhao. So these are the 2 victims. Before the crime happened, half hour before the crime happened, came to your clinic. We want to know, what was she doing at the clinic? What sickness was she asking about? Did she buy any medicine? How was her mental state at the time? Hopefully you can assist us in our work and respond in a timely manner. That's one recording. And the second one is, Dear officers, my name is Ye Jingshan, so I'm Dr. Ye. It is true that before the case, Mrs. Zhao did come to the clinic. She says that her 婆婆, or her mother-in-law, had a bad case of a cough and wanted to buy some cough syrup or medicine for stop the cough. After she bought it, she left. This is something that others who were at the clinic also seen, and I have a receipt for the cough syrup that I gave her. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me again. And that's the 2 messages. And we hear the car sound from outside. And the car is driving towards the coffin area. What's the car doing so late to the coffin? It's pitch black in front. Can't go that way. But that's where the coffin is. Oh dear. Or not. What is this place? We're in a forest. Far away you can see a couple tombstones. In the darkness, feels eerie, like, very creepy. Okay. So we're in a cemetery? Police lines block the path forward. Do we go in? I mean, I guess we do. Okay, it's another funeral. Ah, this is the supermarket. 工化超市. That's owned by the Tan clan. So the mailbox writes the name Tian Xiangrong, the grandpa's name. This is the Tan clan's family. So it seems like they run a supermarket on the ground floor and they live above it. Let's take a look at the crime scene. So these white lanterns are placed after people die. The word on top is almost like a word for respect, like respect the dead. And you see it also on these flower decorations. Also something you place after or during a funeral. Seems like we can go in if we want. We can use the stair if we want. The door is locked. There's a pair of pants here. It's being hung. Okay, let's try our luck inside the market. This doesn't look like a supermarket. Okay, this is the public phone. I can dial 4 numbers if I want. I don't know what I would want to dial. I dialed 000, nothing. Well, just moving on. There are papers on the wall. That's a clue. So we're going to dial 2357. Wei, today is Fang Fang's birthday. Before you return home, don't forget to fetch the cake. The receipt for the cake, I forgot which clothes I put it in before I washed it. There's only half of it inside the washing machine. My back is not good. I can't reach it. The other half probably is in the cloth that's hung outside. Next time you wash, remember to take a look at the pockets before you wash things. Okay, so we're now looking for a receipt. The voice seems to be an elderly lady, perhaps a grandma. The place where the clothes are hung is outside. Right, so I could look at that later. After you find the receipt, give me a call. The calendar stays on September 22nd. The date of the case is 9/15. Why is the calendar 7 days after? Because they came back. The door is locked. Okay, we're going to go fetch the receipt now. Or at least half of it. The pants is still wet. And there's still something inside. And we can see half a receipt for a cake that's chocolate flavored. 2004. So right, early 2000s, SARS. That's what kind of gave it away. September 21st. Ooh, red umbrella. Teacher Chen. Nope. Covered by fog. Can't go forward. Okay, that door's open. But let's get that call first. Oh, do we need the whole thing? Do we need to go find the washing machine as well? That's the washing machine. Alright, the lid is shut, but on top of the lid is a piece of paper. The second chapter. Oh, we got a chapter from before. This one's called 明镜, or the clear mirror. 镜能照现实. A mirror can reflect the reality, but also can see through a person's heart. 于明镜前审视. Standing before the clear mirror to look at oneself 于幻境中 is as though trying to seek the truth through an illusion. So should we go interact with the mirror? Seems like I need to spin the dial to the correct position to open up the lid. Maybe there's clues nearby. Like the mirror? There are some strange symbols in the mirror. I rarely look in the mirror. Grandma said, 阴气, the dark energy within me is heavy. If I stare at the mirror, it's likely I get possessed by ghosts. After my dad passed away, I looked in the mirror once, and in the mirror I could see in the wall behind me hung my father's clothes, and it was a blood-dripped green police uniform. From that point on, I never looked at a mirror. I don't even remember what I looked like when I was young. Even looking at myself here seems very strange. Okay, I mean, I think one of the dials was kind of shown there. Oh, but not enough clues because there's like 3 dials. Open up the curtain. Another dial. This one's facing to the top right. The other one's facing bottom left. This one's only drawn halfway. Let's go with specks to the left. No road ahead. Ah, the dots represent which one's which. Okay. Still asking us to look for more clues. No road ahead. Well, I feel like I know how to solve. Oh, there's something here. Open up the water. Yes. Oh, then you can see the reflection of... I mean, it's going to be a flat line, I'm guessing. Oh, bottom left. Never mind. Now we know how to open it, I guess. That should be right. No? Then the opposite. Wait. Then we do this. This. No? Wait. Oh, it's tilted because the dot is to the... Okay. What about this one? The dot is where we're going to look at That's right. Okay. That first one's tricky, because it's this way. Relative to where the dot was, right? Now I'm not sure. Opposite, yeah, opposite of the dot. That's right. And this one's this, and this one's this. Got it. The lid opened, and there's half a piece of paper. The other half of the receipt. Her birth year zodiac is the pig. Well, that's what it says there. Yan Feng Feng, chocolate flavored. Let's see, year of the pig. 2002 was year of the horse. Dragon was year 2000. 子鼠丑牛寅虎卯兔申龙. Dragon was 5. 99. 99 is 99, 98, 97, 96. She was born in 2000. No, 1995. She was born in 1995. So she died when she was 9. Wait, that's right. The other big deal. On the 21st, the whole family was dead. They died on the 15th. Who ordered the cake? Alright. Oh, the door shut. We're supposed to go back and call. Oh, we're locked. Uh-oh. The window or the bathtub? Oh, we got teleported again. This is... Oh, the morgue at the police station. Well, I think this teleportation is a good place to end things. We'll come back here next time to see what clues we'll discover here as we continue to explore this case. Until then, bye.